Option number 1 uses a special keyword we can use in Python to quit a loop before it's finished. And an infinite loop, of course, never finishes. It's the break keyword. Whenever we use that in a loop, it will end the loop. And that keyword is available for both while and for loops. So whenever you call break in a loop, you skip all other iterations, you exit out of the loop, even if it's not done yet. There, by the way, also is the continue keyword to just skip one iteration. So to continue in the loop, but skip the current iteration. We'll have a look at that too. So the break keyword is perfect for what we're trying to do. When the user enters Q here, I want to break, just break like that. And this will actually end the surrounding loop, which is the while loop, of course. That's the only loop we have around the break statement. So with this, if I increase that here, and I clear that and execute my file again, I enter the initial transaction value. And now here, we can actually choose Q. And if I enter Q and hit enter, you see we're done. And now the program wasn't finished by pressing Ctrl Z. Therefore, we also see done here. Remember, done is this print statement, which executes after the loop. A good proof for that the loop finished and not the entire program. Well, after this command, the program finished because it is done, but not before it. So that's the break keyword. I was also mentioning the continue keyword. Now, how would that work? To show it, I'll add a statement after the if-else block, but not inside of else due to indentation. And here I'll print choice registered, like that. Now, let's say I simply don't want to print that when picking Q here. So I will replace break with continue, and we'll see a different behavior then, of course. If I now clear this, and I now execute my blockchain file again, I enter the initial value, and now if I print 2 here, it does print out the blockchain here, and it prints choice registered, and then prompts me to choose again because it re-enters the while loop code. Now if I choose Q here, you notice 2 changes. For one, it doesn't quit because only break quits the loop. Continue doesn't. But you also don't see choice registered. You only see your choice, but that's our input. And then immediately it asks us to choose again. Prior to that, in the past, you saw your choice, then the result of the choice, and then choice registered, and then the prompt or the information about your options. Now, this choice registered part is missing because continue skips the rest of the loop code. So any other code coming after continue will be skipped, but it doesn't exit the loop. It just starts it again. So that's the difference. Now, in our case, of course, break is what we need. We want to quit the loop, but this is also something important to know. And there are cases, which we'll also see in the course, where continue is very useful, where you maybe don't want to change a variable if prior to that code something else happened in the loop. So here we'll go back to break though.